Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome to Checola Golf and Beach Club. This one was designed by Ariel Atom. So, fairways are firm, greens are firm, green speed is fast. As always, we're leaving everything else at default and we are going to be playing off the gold tees, which are 7,044 yards. Now this is a course that has been designed for the latest TGCTOURS design contest. There is a sister course for this also called Checola G and BC, which I do actually think is the version Ariel has submitted for the design contest. But this course is located on the coast north of Santa Cruz, California. Checola Golf and Beach Club takes the player on a seaside adventure out to the dunes, into the forest and back out again. A private drive and separate beach clubhouse cap off the most modest amenities. So, hole number 1, par 4, playing 456 yards, stroke index 8. Absolutely stunning opening hole. Like I say, guys, you're going to know on the first tee, on the first flyby, how a course looks. And I can tell you something, this looks like it's going to be visually stunning. So, not played in a couple of days. Have been on the driving range, working on my flop shot. First time in a good few rounds I've actually not been in the driving range prior to a round. Let's see if we can nail this tee shot. Not the cleanest swing lines, but due to the wide open fairways here, we're not going to have any problem. So that should leave us a wedge into this first green. So 122 yards out, down 10 feet, 3 mile per hour wind. Let's have a look at the layout of the green. Ooh, bit of a slope there. If you're too far left, the ball's going to filter you back to the right hand side and vice versa. So just lofting up this gap wedge. Looking for this to be fired right at the pin stick. Oh, I've pulled it left. And with that we're going to be way left. Oh, we could be long as well after the bounce. So not the best of opening approach shots into the first green. That's going to leave us an 11 foot putt. Down 1 inch. This is going to turn not too much to the right, but we'll just go outside left at this cup and hopefully dead weight. Should start to turn. It does do exactly that, and we do pick up an opening birdie. So great start to this round. I can't recall playing an Ariel Atom course on the channel before. He is a designer whose work I have heard of previously. I think he's probably got about 4 or 5 other courses out there. I could be wrong. Hopefully he does stop in to the comment section and give us a bit of information that I've missed out in this course. But hole number 2, long par 5, playing 611 yards, but stroke index 18. But this course is wide open off the tee box. Very low wind conditions today, only 2 mile per hour. So just looking to set this right down the centre off the fairway. There's a far superior swing line. That ball does kick over to the left hand side, but it should leave us a decent shot to go and attack this. I think we could probably kick onto this green, you know, with a downhill elevation. 270 yards, we are on a slight uphill slope. I do believe that the lie of the fairways are going to be a common theme. The fairways are quite undulating. And it looks like flat lies are not going to be a common thing. Great strike. This should actually trickle on to the... I actually think that's going to be way past the pin. Huge bounce off the firm fairways. And that ball has caught a slope. And that is going to leave us a horrible putt for eagle. Really didn't expect that run out there. Really got good distance on that 2 wood that I didn't expect. So 68 foot putt. Green speeds are 169. Quite a unique speed, that. Not a common speed. So we've really gave that a good thump. Good clean putt line. That's going to come up way short, guys. That is stopped probably 18 to 20 feet short of the cup. And we are going to be struggling for a birdie on the easiest hole in the course. Not a good sign for things to come. That should start to turn. Horrible putt line. Oh, and we just breezed past the right edge. But even with a pull left on the putt line. We didn't read the green as well as we could, and we do pick up a par. Hate par and par fives, guys. I'm sure most of you do know that now. Hole number 3, first of the par 3s, and wow, what a stunning hole this is, guys. This course really catches your eye, playing it and just admiring it. It's a long par 3, really going to be in between clubs here, I do believe. Going to have to go with 2 iron. Just going to try and use the slope of the green to hold our ball up here, because otherwise we're going to be way long and work off the back of the green. I've pulled it left. Just try to kick into this bank here. Going a lot more left than I would have liked. It should sit down fairly quickly. So use the contours of the green to our advantage here, but not swinging well so far this round. It leaves us with a 13-foot putt. Tricky putt though, with the downhill element and the aggressive break. So this is really going to turn hard right. Don't want to play this too firm, otherwise this ball is just going to sweep all the way down that slope to the right. Should start to turn. Oh, good attempt. Played it good weight. Didn't play it too firm. And with that, we've got a 4-foot putt. This certainly is no gimme on these greens. But we do convert that. And we do go on to the 4th hole. 1 under par. But so far, really enjoying this course. This course reminds me, just early doors, that if, say, Cypress Point and Seminole, and maybe even Indian Wells, you know, if the 3 of them, if that's a thing, combined to have an offspring, I think this would be the outcome. Certainly seeing Cypress Point, Seminole and Indian Wells as inspiration that the designers used. It's another poor swing line. This is what I'm saying, guys. I've not been in the driving range. I did try to go live the other day. I don't think I succeeded. Just with me in the driving range, I was going to do a quick 5-minute tutorial video on how I hold the controller, but with the PS4 camera, guys, it's nigh impossible to show you how I'm holding the controller. But sadly, the live stream didn't work. But didn't do my pre-round ritual today, and you can certainly see it. So Sam Wedge, there's a far superior swing line. This should bounce way short of the green and hopefully kick up aggressively. I actually landed that on the fringe, and that could come back off, you know. And that ball is trickled down that slope. Very tight pin in this course though. That is going to leave us 21-foot putt. Is uphill, that needs to turn. This is tracking well. Oh, just slips by the right hand side. But that ensures another par. So nothing spectacular yet, guys. Good opening birdie. Since then we've had 3 back-to-back pars, and we are going to remain at 1 under, but really enjoying this course. Absolute stunning, by the way. Like I say, tee box to fairway is fairly easy, but it's about landing the ball in a specific area of the fairway. I'm trying to scan for flat areas, the best line of approach into the green, but due to some of the pin locations, you are having to execute some shaping shots. But just looking to land this down the right hand side of this fairway, playing 496 yards, but it is down 106 feet. Swing line is improving as the round goes on. This should kick right. Trying to get down this right hand side, there we go. And that should leave us a flat area to go and attack this pin. Right in between clubs here once again. 134 down 26. 0 mile per hour wind. Let's have a look at the green. There's always a slope on either side of the pin so far. Quite like that. But I'm just going to deal off this gap wedge. We've been in between clubs for most approach shots, and I do like that. Once again, a slight pull left, which is quite rare for me. Normally push things to the right. This should bounce out and sit. Green should take us back. Probably one of our better approach shots. But due to the firm, fast fairways, ran on a good bit. But we've got an 8-foot putt for birdie here. This one is going to turn left. There is a fair challenge on the greens. You're going to have to work out the majority of your putts with the beads. And that is a poor putt. I've played that far too firm. Horrible putt line. Just not getting the feel of things on the green so far. I think we've had a birdie opportunity on every hole. Probably ranging from 8 feet to 20 feet. But just not executed any of them yet. But hole number 6. Par 5, very short par 5, playing 503 yards, stroke index 16, but wow. Yeah, I just can't get out of my head Cypress Point, Seminole and Indian Wells. Like I say, it's like a hybrid of all 3 of them courses put together. And this is the outcome. Absolutely stunning course, guys. Really feeling this one. So once again, huge fairways. You're going to have to really play a poor shot to not hit the fairway on these first 6 holes. It's another par 5 that we can reach into comfortably. 228 yards, up 34 feet. I'm really in between clubs once again. 2 iron. Might just get there if we fully de-loft it. Just going to have another look at the green. No, that slope, the ball's just going to come all the way back off it. We'll fully loft up the 2-wood. Oh, what's happening with the draw there? World of its, had a mind of its own. Let's fully loft up the 2-wood. Just trying to use the bounce, but the bounce, just trying to use the slope to bounce the ball and hold it up. But I think we may be long. Could just go off the back here. It's a phenomenal strike. Get down, get down. Nah, it's going to be long and may just hold the fringe. Could be a nasty shot coming back though, because you've seen the slopes past, short of the pin. Don't want to go past that. There we go. Don't want to be too long past this, nor right. So just going to fully loft up this lob wedge. Try and chip it up. Try to get it stopping stone dead within 2-3 feet of the pin. Very slow. Wow. And with that, we've been totally and rightfully punished. Hopefully this is a straightforward putt like it suggests, just outside right edge. We do rely on maybe a bit pacey, but fortunately it does grab into the left hand side of the cup and we do pick up our second birdie off the round. Hopefully that's going to spur me on, because it's been very average golf from me so far. As we do move on to the 7th, which is a short par 4, playing 344 yards, stroke index 14. But this truly is a remarkable course, guys. So delighted to be playing this and showcasing it on the channel. Clearly, the designer, Ariel Atom, is a really talented designer. Looking forward to playing more of his work. But for those of you who know Alistair McKenzie, the bunkering certainly looks like his style of bunkering. Alistair McKenzie makes holes look more intimidating than what they are, and I certainly believe that Ariel Atom has achieved that. But that should bite that flop shot. So solid drive, short of the green, left ourselves a flop shot, and we should hopefully walk away with another birdie here. But once again, tough greens, 5-foot putt. This one's really got a lot of swing in it. Should turn. It does turn. Good putt, good read. For the first time in the round, we pick up back-to-back birdies and move to 3 under par. So, hole number 8, par 3, playing 122 yards, stroke index 12. It's another hole that looks very daunting and intimidating from the tee box. Certainly don't want to be short. Loving the position of the pin here. So Sam Wedge just lofting this up one touch. Try to fire this right at the... Oh, I've put a slow on that. That is going to go right. We may just stay on the green, which should kick to the left. This should kick to the left. Might roll down a bit. Very fortunate. Did not play for that, guys. Did not play for that. So swing tempo has been off for the last few shots. We had a very slow, now a slow. This is a makeable putt from 9 foot. Probably the easiest putt we've had from this range. Let's make sure we convert it. We do. And we do pick up another birdie. So we are in a bit of a birdie streak. 3 consecutive birdies. As we move on to the final hole, the front 9. Another short par 4 playing 353 yards, stroke index 10. But honestly, guys, this is an absolutely stunning course visually. Very good to play as well. It actually plays as good as it looks. It would be criminal to skip past these flyovers. So, no real issues once again off the tee box. Just looking to find centre of the fairway. At worst, it should be a pitch. Swing starting to improve as the round goes on. But that's what happens when you don't hit the driving range, the practice facility before the game. But I'm sure, as most of you know now, guys, the majority of the official courses for PGA Tour K21 has been released. Now, we should, full lob wedge here, we should generate a little bit of backspin off that slope. So just going to loft this up. Should spin back off this slope. Just try to bounce this right at the flagstick. It should bounce long, and we might get a little bit of backspin coming off this slope. All going well. Into that wind as well. That's going to help us up. Conditions are perfect actually to generate backspin in this. Won't be much. Should bounce and spin. Oh my, is it in? That is worth another look. Look at that, guys. Really didn't expect to backspin it as much as that. I think we've just broke the mechanics of the game. But in all fairness, that slight slope, downhill slope, the firm greens was always going to generate spin even in this game. But fantastic to see. Hopefully that's a feature we are going to see in the new game if you play well executed shots. But as I was saying, the courses, the official courses are more or less confirmed now. I don't want to put out an individual video spamming you guys with content just to try to get extra views. It is out there on their Twitter pages. So if you've not yet seen all the courses, go and check it out. No real surprises, to be honest. But game is fast approaching upon us. Stay tuned to the channel for breaking news on the PGA Tour 2K21. So 185 yards, just going to loft up this 6-iron. We've got a 7-mile-per-hour wind. Actually, let's have a look at the green. I'm lofting it up before even checking the green. Just going to loft it up a tiny bit. Really relying on this wind to take us round and use the contours off the green to hopefully take us back towards the pin. This could be really good, you know. Yardage may come up a little bit short actually, but it should run up and maybe turn back towards the pin. Great shot there. Shouldn't have lofted it up as much as what we did. But we do have a 9-foot putt. This one's going to swing to the left. Played that good weight. Is it going to turn? And we do manage to drain a birdie putt out with 6 feet. And we move to 6 under. So 1, 2, 3, 5 consecutive birdies, guys. Good birdie streak here as we move on to hole number 11, par 4. Playing 466 yards. Just going to take a sip of my coffee. I do apologise. But I do hope all you fantastic viewers and subscribers are well. Like I say, stay tuned for breaking news on the PGA Tour 2K21 game that's fastly creeping up on us now. Really can't wait to get playing that, and I'm sure you guys can't wait to see content and play it yourself. But this is the channel to subscribe to for all your gaming, golfing needs. And I've just seen from a few videos ago, real golf, which I do play badly. Fantastic tee shot, got right down to the left hand side where I wanted to be. Like I say, scanning for flat areas, try to stay in line with the flagstick. 133 yards, down 6 feet, so it's playing 130. With the wind, really going to have to loft up this pitching wedge. I think I'm just trying to find that slope at the back left of the pin. Let the ball come back down towards the flagstick. Pulled it slightly left, but I don't think that should affect us too much. This should come back off this slope. Should come back towards the flag. Wow, it sat there. How on earth that has stayed up there? Look at that. We've got a 5-inch slope that's declining on a yellow bead. Very rare that that stays up. But it's a makeable putt, downhill putt. It's going to break fairly hard left the first few feet. Just like that. Is it going to turn back? No, it's not. Never turn back. And with that, the birdie trail is going to end 5-footer for the par, just outside right edge of the cup. Does turn back, and we do pick up a par. But as I was saying, thank you to everyone who continues to watch the videos, guys. Comment, interact. It's truly appreciated. I do know that this game has well and truly reached the end of its lifespan, sadly. As we do move on to the 12th hole. Short par 4 here. Playing 295 yards, stroke index 15. But this course is just a visual treat. And it's such an enjoyable round to play as well, guys. Really enjoy my round out here. Front 9 was a bit slow. Just try to pick things up in the back 9. Far superior swing. This should kick up towards the fringe. I don't think we're going to quite reach the green. In different wind conditions, I would imagine you could drive that with a bounce and a kick. That's going to leave us a flop shot. Now, this is the shot I have been practicing in the driving range, like I said at the start of the video, because my previous videos I've not been playing it well. Tempo's been all over the place, swing line's been all over the place. So let's see if we can execute this well. Fully lofted this Sam wedge. Just try to flop this up there and get it to bite. Good swing line, but a slow fast should check up. Actually generated a bit of backspin, which we didn't want there. But a slow fast, very inconsistent tempo. Got a 7-foot putt. It's going to turn to the right. It's going about 2 cups left of the actual cup. Should turn, does turn. Beautiful putt. And we do walk away with another birdie, which is going to move us to 7 under par. So round starting to improve. Very average front 9. In all fairness though, the course does pose a good challenge. I think this is a more challenging course off the two. I think the one he submitted for the CC contest is slightly easier. I could have that completely wrong. So if anyone does know, it would be great if Ariel does drop into the video. I'm not sure if he will or not. But hole 13, par 5, second easiest hole in the course, coming in at stroke index 17. Playing 556 yards. So this time we've got a 7-mile-per-hour wind in our favour. So setting this down the left side of the fairway. Applied a touch of draw. Just trying to take an aggressive line here. And hopefully this ball kicks all the way down this left-hand side. I was hoping that would have went all the way down the bottom. So we're really going to have a huge slope at our feet here. So that's what I said a few holes ago, guys. Placement off the tee is critical. But due to some of the pin locations, shot shaping is on the cards for your best shot. So 5 iron. Oh, I've pulled it left. And with that slope, that ball ain't going to come back. That could be bunkered. That's quite bizarre. I'm pulling things way to the left. I normally push things to the right when I'm swinging poorly. This is just going to have to be a delicate touch out the sand with a flop. Just try, find that slope, let it run out and hopefully sit down. Good execution. Should trickle out. Very good flop shot from the sand there. And we should be rewarded with a tap-in birdie. And we are going to move to 8 under par. But if you've not yet played this course, guys, I can't recommend it highly enough. As we move on to the 14th, par 3, playing 187 yards. Just look at the bunker work, guys. It's very, very eye-catching. It really is. And like we touch upon Alistair Mackenzie's signature bunkering style and visual intimidation tactics, they certainly are ever present on this course. I think 7 iron with that wind should be bang on. It's a very slow, and with that, that's going to be in the bunker. I don't feel as if I put a very slow on that one, guys. I mean, you try and recreate a very slow, and I reckon you'll do it one swing out of 10. So we are in a bit of a problem here. Just going to have to fully loft up this lob wedge. Tough bunker shot, tough green. Ball's going to move left at our feet, as is the contours of the green. It's another very fast. We're getting a lot of random swing tempos this round, sadly. But we do have a putt for par here. Slightly uphill. And we do walk away with a par. Delighted to walk away with par there after that very slow off the tee box, but we are going to remain 8 under par. So hole number 15, long par 4. So I think it's great that he's balanced it out, should I say, because we've had some really short par 5s, and I feel he's balanced that out with 2 long par 4s. I really like that. But what a stunning course this is, guys. If you are struggling with your tee shots, this is the course to come and experiment and practice and enjoy the beauty and the challenge of this course. You're not really going to go wrong off the tee box unless it's a par 3s. So going by the way the ball's going to kick, just setting us down the right centre. Probably our cleanest swing off the day. This should kick hard left, and I'm hoping it kicks me right into the middle of this fairway, which has done exactly that. This should be a flat area. It's a nice alcove fairway, that one. So 167, down 22 feet, 6 mile per hour wind. Ooh. I think we're going to have to go 9 iron and just de-loft this a few touches. Looking to land this short, and it should bounce out firmly for us. Hopefully trickle up towards the pin, or as close to it as possible. It's another slow. We may be okay here because the green does turn to the left, but that slow's put us way right, and it wasn't even close with that slow, way out of time. It's going to leave us a nasty putt, probably about 13, 14 feet. 14 feet bang on, downhill. This one is going to turn slightly to the left, but it will break more to the left due to the weight we're playing this. If it turns and holds, oh, just trickles past the left edge. But that's the main issue with the game, guys. You don't need to have a deadly straight swing on any club set. It's your swing tempo, and I keep saying that. You get more punished or severely punished for poor tempo than you do poor swing lines with perfects. I clearly need to go and work on my swing tempo, but getting a few bizarre outcomes here. But let's move on to hole number 16. Par 5, playing 554 yards, stroke index 13. But yeah, just a stunning course this, guys. Eye candy for the eyes. And the playability factor is absolutely superb. I mean, this course is up there with one of the best I've played on the Golf Club 2019. It would certainly make my top 20. But everything has been executed to a high standard. Clearly the designer knows his way around the designer tools, pardon me. Wind should take us right round to the centre of the fairway. That bounce has helped us out. Once again, just scanning for the flatter areas of the fairway. So 254 yards, up 18 feet. Oh, let's take it on. You guys don't come to this channel to watch people lay up. So de-lofting this tee wood. Hopefully we get up onto the left centre of the green and let the ball trickle down. I put a slow on it, but that should in fact help us out. Oh, this could be nice if it kicks out the rough. Wow. Look at that. Due to the slow, it's really helped me out. If I didn't put that slow on it, guys, I wasn't going to have such an easy putt for eagle. So sometimes that shot wasn't intentional. I didn't play a slow. I didn't try to recreate a slow. But we've been punished for many poor swing tempos this round. That time it benefited us and we walk away with an eagle and move to 10 under par. So hole number 17, short par 4 playing 353 yards, stroke index 3. But every flyby, guys, I just admire it. Every hole has its such own unique look about it. Certainly a course that you could play every pin set and not feel, oh, I'm playing this course again, if you know what I mean. Oh, out of bounds there. So that's interesting, because I think I can just about make this drive. Now, this looks easy on the aiming reticle, guys, but we're up 62 feet here. I think we just about kick on. Glad I noticed that out of bounds. This should kick on. Hopefully kick onto the fairway favourably. It does, so just bear in mind your wind conditions there. I think if I had a wind in my face, I could not take that shot on. But we're going to have a 67 yard pitch. Up 14 feet. Just lofting this up ever so slightly with a gap wedge. Put a slow on it. It's going to take us to the right, but yardage should be really good. Should turn back towards the pin going by the overhead view. Left that short. Well, I don't think we left it short. It was due to the slow. It put us more 9 feet to the right and it did short, but it's a very makeable putt. Oh, early. Didn't give that one the respect it deserved. That's maybe the game getting back at me for the eagle, which we got off the fluky slope. So things have evened itself out, but I shouldn't be missing putts like that. There was clearly a more aggressive bead there than I noticed, and I just didn't give it the time of day or the respect it deserves. So, final hole of the course. I was going to say, we've not had stroke index 1 yet. It is playing the most challenging. Par 4, 435 yards. Look at that clubhouse up there off in the distance. This is a classic course, guys. I wish him all the luck in the design contest. So 434 yards. Going to be a slightly elevated green. Just try to find the centre of the fairway here. There is a tree up there that you probably don't want to be anywhere near. And we are going to have a nice line of sight into this green, albeit from an uphill lie. But you see what I mean about that tree on the left? If I was more to the left on the drive, that overhanging branch could come into play. 150 yards, up 26 feet. Can certainly afford to be long here. But I'm trying to fire this right at the flagstick. It may bounce past the pin. Got a lot to contend with here though. Uphill elevation, wind in our face, and this uphill slope. What a strike. I need that to get down. It's going to be a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it is a downhill putt. It may come back a little bit. No. Didn't expect to get that distance with a uphill slope at our feet. But we are going to have a birdie putt. 15 feet, down 4 inches. These are the kind of putts we've been missing all day. So let's see if we can finish with a bang here on the hardest hole in the course. Should really swing hard left now. It's starting to. Oh, what a putt that is, guys, to finish the round. Unbelievable. So there we go, guys. Checola Golf and Beach Club by a fantastic designer. Good luck to Ariel Atom in the event, but that for me, guys, is certainly a favourite and a 5-star. I really hope you enjoyed this backspin version of Checola Golf and Beach Club. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.